Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Well, for those that have just subscribed, I'm glad to have you guys on board. And for those that have seen my previous videos, sent me messages, thanks guys, I appreciate it and I love you guys. Okay, so if you guys remember that I previously did a get to know me video, and I've got messages saying that that was too short and that I should do more, that you guys want to know a bit more about myself and see get to know who Dami is. So for those that are just joining me and those that are just subscribing, my name is Oluwadamilola Adewi, and aka Dami. Call me Dami, okay? All right, so why I usually like to anyway, that was Pro Base Cooling Spray by MUA, and it's called Pro and Base. So yeah, so when that's done, what I usually do first is, before I go in with my primer, I try to do my brows, because team no brows, So I'm gonna be using the Avon. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna be using the Avon Tattoo Brow. So let's do this. So yeah, so whilst I'm doing that, I'm just gonna, get into the questions and discuss in more details about myself, so you get to know me in more details. All right, so what's your full name? Do you know my full names? We're not gonna leave here. So, but my full name is Oluwadamilola Adedamola Elizabeth Adewi, and shortened, people call me Dami, so you can call me Dami as well. And well, I'm from Nigeria and I'm Yoruba. I currently live in the UK, so I'm based in Manchester. So if you see me in Manchester, say hi, okay? And I moved to the UK when I was 14. So I was basically in year 10 when I moved to the UK. And how tall am I? Okay, so this is a very funny question, because even if I tell you that I'm this height, most people still don't believe that I am. Well, I'm 5'11". I'm not 6 foot. 5'11". 1 inch is a lot, though, guys. It's 5 inches, okay? 5'11" and 1 inch is a lot, not 6 foot. Bear that in mind. And what are my favorite snacks? I'm not really a snack type of girl. I don't eat snacks like that. But the only thing I can say that is my favorite, for those that have seen the first video I did, it's my lovely crackers. I love crackers. Like, I love crackers. Whew. I'm gonna have one after this video. So, and the next question is, what's your favorite food? So my favorite food at the moment, for those that are close to me know, and not even at the moment, I love rice. Any type of rice, but most especially jasmine rice. Jasmine, okay? And when you're giving me jasmine rice, this is a tricky one. So I currently am interested in Korean movies and TV series at the moment, and my favorite TV series that is Korean at the moment is Records of the Youth. And guys, you need to watch it. It's so good. It's really good. And my English one at the moment, I know it's not new or anything, but Humans. So basically, for those that don't know what Humans is about, it's about let me try and explain. So it's about synths. It's called synths. So basically robots that are made in forms of human to ideally help you with chores, do anything you want them to do. And the movie is actually quite good. I can't explain. You need to watch it. It's like 3 seasons. The series is 3 seasons. So if you're like my mom, you will watch it in like a week, because it takes her 1 week to finish a TV series. I don't know how she does it, but that's a talk for another day. So drink. So my favorite drink at the moment is energy drink. I said that in my first video. It's still energy drink. It hasn't changed until now. So it's still energy drink. I still had I think I had 2 cans this morning because I didn't have my Lucozade. So yeah. So it's energy drink. My favorite drink. Allergic to cheese. I just can't for the life of me eat cheese, because the next morning is going to be a horrible mess. So apart from the fact that I break out on my face, it's just the fact that it doesn't just sit well with my system. I don't know what people say in it anyway, and it doesn't taste nice. I've tried, it just does not taste nice, trust me. Well, that's my opinion. I don't like it. So yeah, so that's why I'm allergic. At the moment, my others, let me see. Do I really have an others? I love listening to music. That one is for sure. And I watch movies quite often, like a lot. So that's what I usually do, like right after work, like get dinner, sit down in front of my Korean movies, start watching my TV shows. So yeah. Too. And what are you most scared of? I'm scared of heights, guys. I might be tall, but I'm scared of heights. I cannot work. Like, I can't. Even like when I drive, I'm still scared of heights. Like, literally. So for example, like when I was flying to Nigeria last summer, guys, I didn't sleep until I got to Nigeria, like until I literally got home, because I was scared. So I was really scared. Like, it wasn't like a situation whereby I could sleep, like lie. It won't work. No matter how much I eat fruits. I don't eat fruits. I hardly eat fruit. So I eat anything. So I usually use this for my brow, my eyeshadow. So this is like my base. Sometimes when I can be bothered. Yeah. So my favorite fruit. Let's see. Bananas, or let me see. Bananas or apple sometimes, but it's not like a kind of like a big deal for me because I don't really eat fruits and stuff. So this is a palette I'm using. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's by Beauty Glaze, and I'm using Perfect, I don't know, nude colors. So I'm using nude colors. So, and I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics brush. I've been using this for like 4 years. I know you're supposed to change your brush, but I don't. I just wash them, so why not? So I'm gonna I usually go in with like a light color. So let's just do that at the base. Let's see. So I just use that around my eyelid, like just as the base, because you know, even if I'm putting like a transition in color, I have to ensure that it mixes well as you can see the difference, guys. There, it's really good. And guess what, guys, I got it off AliExpress. So, and then the next question is, where did you school? Okay, so funny question. So I schooled in Nigeria. Actually, I went to different schools in Nigeria. So my first school was in Ibadan. I'm an Ibadan babe, so I didn't school outside Ibadan or anything, sure. I'm an Ibadan babe. So I schooled in Oritamefa Baptist School. So short form, OBS. I schooled in OBS, and it's a private school, I believe. And I schooled in, that was my primary school, and then my secondary school was, and I'm going in with this, was, what was my secondary school? I went to 2 different schools in Ibadan. So I went to international school Ibadan, so ISI. I did my junior secondary school 1 in ISI, and for my junior secondary school 2, my parents shipped me up to a girls only boarding school. So I went to UMC in Molete. So for those that know where that is, yeah, you know. And that was the schools I went to, and I think that was like the best like secondary school I well, out of all the secondary schools I went to, I think I preferred that, because I made most of my friends that I have today anyway. So, and pretty much still very good friends. So I'm just using the same brush I used earlier to just blend that out, so that, you know, it's not looking ashy. So please don't let my mom hear this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piercings, guys. 6 piercings, and if not for my mother, I would get more. So yeah, these are the amount of piercings I have. And are you left-handed or right-handed? I am predominantly left-handed, but I can use both my right hand and my left hand, so if that makes sense. Because when I was younger, my mom tried to chain me because she thinks it's not nice to be left-handed. So yeah, that's why I am predominantly left-handed, but I use both. I hope that answers the question for those that want. And for those people that ask that, do I wear my do I put on foundation without a primer? That's a no. You can never catch me wearing a foundation without a primer, because for me, ignore me guys, I'm just using both of my fingers. For me, if you don't wear a primer, how is it supposed to sit down properly? It's not going to sit properly. So yeah, I wear my primer every time, and sometimes I use 2 different primers, but that's for another day. I use 2 different primers, but for today we're just using the Pur filter. You game? Huh? All right, okay. Only book and favorite book that I like, apart from novels that I've read, which are let me see, by Chimamanda. I can't remember for this life of me. Remember that title. Yeah. So, but the one I can remember is Becoming by Michelle Obama. And actually, I didn't read it, so you know, I'm not very good at reading books. I don't like reading. For someone that's gone to law school, I don't like reading, so yeah. University of Hertfordshire, and I studied law, and I think, yeah, I studied law, went to law school immediately after my undergrad, and I went to the same university, which is University of Hertfordshire. So for my lovely Hertfordshire people, yes, we're repping Hertfordshire University. So yeah, so that's the uni I went. And someone asked me, can I dance? Please don't embarrass me. Please don't disgrace me. Let me tell you something. So for me, I can dance, but you know there are different types of dances. There's the one you dance in your head that you can dance, and there's the one that you can physically dance, and there's the one that you're sitting down and shaking your body dance. So the one that I can do is the one in my head and the one in my body, in my shaking my body dance. That's the one I can do. But apart from that, you already know the answer. Don't ask me. Yeah, so we can dance in our head and in our mind. It's just like it just doesn't correlate. The ones I'm doing in my head doesn't correlate with the one on my body. Yeah, but we can dance. That's all you need to know. So, and am I a morning person? Good question. Am I a morning person? Me myself, I don't know sometimes. It depends on the mood I take to bed, basically. But most of the time, I'm a morning person. And I'm not really a night person. So basically, wake up in the morning. But the thing is, I don't get out of bed like quite early. Well, I do when I have to go. I have to do some work, like when I have work to do. But most of the. Am I married? No. Am I single? Yes. I'm not engaged, but I'm not married. I'm not engaged. I'm single and not married. So yeah. And what I'm going to be using to set my concealer when I'm done. You learn how to make hair. Well, I learned how to make hair via YouTube. And the first hair I learned how to make was crochet. And funny enough, the hair, the crochet was made not with the actual crochet needle. To know how funny that is though. Well, I used a needle. You would be surprised. I think it took me like 6 hours that day, because I just went on YouTube that day and I got tired of going to the salon, because I'm always having to pay around like 75 something quid, £75 to get my hair done. How did I learn how to do makeup? Okay, so short story. I worked with us 2016. I worked with my cousin's wife, who is a makeup artist. So you guys will meet her soon. And she happens to be the mother of two of my lovely god babies. They are so beautiful. So and yeah, so she trained me, which I didn't know was gonna come in handy later on, to be honest. So she trained me on makeup. So basically summer of 2016, no, summer of 2018, I worked with her throughout. So it was good. We had fun. We made loads of money together that summer. For those that know that I love money, I like a wogan. Hey, mommy for wish you. So yeah, so that's how I learned and how I brushed my skills. I worked in Selfridges in 2018, the one in Manchester. So I happened to work on what's it called, Bobbi Brown. So I'm just using my setting powder to set my face so that we're not having two colors. Yeah, so I worked on Bobbi Brown for like almost, I think it was like 5 months, 4 or 5 months. Yeah, so imagine how like busy it's going to be working on Bobbi Brown, because it's always busy. Like when I say busy, it's always busy. And we have lip gloss, so I'm excited. Yep. And this lip cream smells beautiful. Look at that. Ooh. Sorry guys, I mistakenly tasted it. Look at that. Doesn't look like I'm wearing anything, but I know I'm wearing something. So in case I eat and everything just wipes off. Sorry, I still know that it's not gonna be much of a difference. So this is meant to be like a pencil for the brows and your lips at the same time. And tell my body, I thought like, oh, this is very handy. So in case I can't find my actual brow pencil, I know that this is there. So yeah, so yep. I'm almost ready. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just trying to brush that into my cheekbone so that it's not like, not that you can see the line or anything. So yeah. And I'm not gonna put anything again, just gonna use a little bit on my nose so it can just look well defined. Not that it's not defined anyway. Are you a good cook? It depends on it depends on what type of food. Actually can say I can cook, but to some extent. Okay, so what can I cook gracefully? I can make my rice very well, perfectly well actually. So I'm gonna be setting my face with the all night long setting spray. So yeah, even though I don't like cooking like that, my mom, I think it's my mom that, you know, made me not really fuss much about cooking, even though she's always shouting, I'm not going to cook for you guys, so so yeah, so I can cook, that's all. I can cook. I can cook rice, and my favorite food that I love making is pasta, or let's say spaghetti bolognese. I love spaghetti bolognese. So yeah, that's my favorite food. And are you a coffee or a tea kind of person? Okay, so mainly I'm a coffee girl. Okay, so but in a situation where the tea bag's got caffeine in it, then I don't mind it. But my first option is coffee. I love coffee. I drink coffee every day. I drink coffee first thing in the morning. So basically, because I've been working from home, after I shower, brush my teeth, set up my laptop, the first thing I do is go downstairs, make myself a nice cup of coffee. Cream, no sugar. So yeah, I do like coffee. And do I keep to time? When I'm going to work, I keep to time. When I'm going to church, I keep to time. But when I'm meeting with my goons, sometimes I keep to time. Mainly because sometimes I don't keep to time, or most of the time, and they've complained too much. You don't keep to time, you don't keep to time. But I keep to time, sha. I try my luck. I try my best to keep the time. So my favorite accessories are, let me see, this, a necklace. I don't really wear, you would be surprised how much jewelries I've got, but I don't really wear them that much. So my anklets, I love wearing my anklets. And what else? Let's see, nothing, just my watch, same old. And what else? I'm just trying to see if I missed anything else, because I don't want anyone to come for me. So I hope I've been able to answer everybody's questions. And for those that wanted to see how I do my makeup, this is not my full-on makeup, but this is like a get ready, kind of like natural, quick lunch, dinner with the girls kind of makeup, because I know that if I get into wearing full makeup, they'll probably finish eating before I get there, when it's for me. But when it's for others, I'm always very quick. So yeah, so I hope you guys like my makeup, and if you want to see more, so I hope you like my makeup. And even though it's not like heavy kind of makeup, it's very subtle, so still look good. And yeah, so this is my quick, if it wasn't for the video, this is my quick 15-20 minutes makeup. So yes, and hopefully I'll get to show you guys my room.
I recently
just had a makeover for my room, as you can see. Look at that, look at that, look at that. So I would probably do it all one of these days for you guys if I'm not too lazy. But for those that are just joining their views, every, let me see, Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you've missed any of my videos, just click on the link up there and subscribe. And I'm going to paste some videos as well for those that have missed any videos, so you could watch. And you know, if there's anything you want to see, just please leave me a message. I love you guys. One love. Bye bye, and see you guys soon.